This video is to help you understand how to read and navigate a Rally-Free course map. Rally-Free course maps are designed as a bird's eye view. Each grid on a Rally-Free course map is equal to 5 square feet. Most maps are laid out in a 40 by 60 area. If you have a smaller area, then you can adjust the size of your grids. On each map, you will see a line of travel. It is a solid line here that passes between the sign and the letter R or L. You will also sometimes see a letter C or B. R or L stand for left and right. C and B stand for center and behind. These letters indicate the side of the handler that the dog should be on approach to the sign. In general, the dog will be on the side of the handler opposite the sign, so that the handler is sandwiched between the sign and the dog. There are some exceptions to this. If the dog and handler will be making a direction change, such as a left, right, or an about turn, the sign will be positioned directly in front of the dog and handler team. If the sign indicates for the dog to move to the opposite side of the handler, then the sign is generally placed on the same side as the dog on approach. This allows the dog to navigate easily to the other side of the handler and not have the sign interfere with his movement. On some courses, you will see stations that are referred to as married. These married stations are actually several stations that take up the same location on the map. When approaching a station that is married, you'll read the signs left to right as if reading a sentence. So as we approach these first two stations on the line of travel, you would perform through to right heel first, and then you would perform the clockwise spin. On this set of married signs here, on approach, you would perform the into center sign first, and then the back center sign, and then the into right heel sign, before continuing on the line of travel. Let's navigate this course. We'll start with the left heel forward sign. Here's our line of travel. The dog is on the left as indicated by the left heel forward sign. As we approach our next station through to right heel, our L indicates the dog should be on the left. After performing the through to right heel, however, the dog is now on the right. The dog performs the clockwise spin on the right side of the handler. The dog and handler team continue along the line of travel. The R indicates that the dog is on the right side of the handler as he approaches the free choice sign. Upon completion of the free choice behavior, the dog moves back into right heel and continues in right heel to the next sign. Again, the R indicates the dog is on the right side of the handler, and as they perform the right turn through transition, that brings the dog to the left side of the handler, as indicated by the L here. Because the dog is on the left side of the handler, the sign is on the right side of the handler. The dog performs the circle clockwise and continues on the left side. We now approach a sign that is on the same side as the dog. The dog is on the left, but the sign is also on the left of the handler. The sign indicates for the dog to move to the other side of the handler. The dog then moves across the handler's body and is now on the right side. Were the sign to be on the right side of the handler, the dog would have no place to move into. With the dog now on the right, they continue forward on the line of travel, complete the right turn circle, and again the dog is still on the right as they approach the free choice sign. The dog performs the free choice behavior and continues down the line of travel to the next married stations. Dog is on the right side as indicated by the R here and performs this first sign here as indicated by reading a sentence from the left to the right. From the right side, the dog moves into center. Here the dog then performs the step back center. The C indicates the dog is now in center position. And as the dog moves back along this line in center position, the next sign indicates for the dog to move into right heel. The C indicates the dog is in center position before moving into right heel. Dog is now in right heel. Team continues down the line of travel. As indicated by the R on approach of the free choice sign, the dog is in right heel. Upon completing the free choice sign, the dog again continues in right heel to the switchback sign, which is a change of direction, and so the sign is directly in front of the dog and handler team. Upon performing the switchback, the dog is now in left heel, as indicated by the L on approach to the next station. Upon completing the free choice behavior, the dog and handler team continue on the line of travel. Dog is in left heel and performs the performs the bow in left heel with the sign on the right. All of the station signs are listed here on the grid to the right of the map. This indicates to the handler the order in which the signs are to be performed. I hope this has helped you to better understand how to read and navigate a course map. If you have questions, please feel free to contact me at info@rallyfree.com.